Hey y'all. Amid Irish setting up ambushes and Captain Burr's rocking it Punisher style, we are somewhat on the subject of collapse, whether it's localized or nationwide or worldwide. Just bear with me on this particular subject for a moment. What I want to talk about is the jacked up things that some folks do during a collapse. For some reason, maybe it was a couple days ago, I was reminded of this show that I saw about these young men who were sons of Cambodia, meaning they were some of the orphan children that came to America from towards the end of Vietnam. Either GIs took them under their wings or the American embassy or whatever. And they had quite a bit of Cambodian national pride. You know, people are very interested in where they've come from in this country, which is somewhat interesting because you know, our immigrant forefathers were more interested in where they were going to, and now it seems almost as if it's about where you've come from. Be that as it may, these young men went on a pilgrimage of sorts back to Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. And this one particular young man, the situation stuck in my mind. It was a very long time ago when I watched this documentary. But this young man actually finds his father. And, you know, he meets this man, and the guy's almost sort of indifferent. You know, here it is, his son, after 20 years, long lost, you know, lost when they were making the, what do they call that? When a person's displaced from war. Why does the word escape me? There they were, refugees out of Cambodia. And you would think that if a man were separated from his family, that he would very much embrace this long lost family, right? Well, as it turns out, this man who was indifferent, that this boy had sacrificed so much to come back and researched and found his original village and everything else. It turns out that whenever they were evacuating, their father had actually taken that opportunity to leave their family and join his mistress and what was actually his second family. And, you know, here was this young man, this young 20-year-old boy, goes halfway around the world, literally halfway around the world. Like, if the boy had gone any further, he'd be on his dadgum way back. So there he was, to try to find some sort of an answer for his life. You know, where this boy is so interested in where he came from, and then that he finds out, and what does he get? He gets nothing. He gets this piece of crap guy that merely acted out of his inhibitions. You know, took an opportunity of disaster and calamity and acted in a way that, you know, morally seems somewhat despicable. And these are human beings that do these things. It's not, when we talk about Egypt and Cambodia and Laos, I mean, these are human freaking beings. And the way a human being reacts, yeah, education does have an effect on it, but human beings act the way that human beings act. You know, so many people, when Marines and soldiers come home, you know, the first question is like, yeah, man, how many kills you get, da-da-da-da-da. I think a lot of times one of the first things that a Marine or soldier or any trooper realizes when they go overseas is what was once a almost an exercise in academics, you find out that there's actually people there, and they're really people, and they have history. And you knock and talk on a damn house, and there's pictures of family on the wall, you know. And I don't know. I think I've departed a little bit from my original intention, but there's some people that it's the same old that keeps them inhibited from the terrible things that they wouldn't normally do. Reckon you got to be on the lookout for that. See y'all later.